on there and say, you didn't say that you wanted to be a radio host when you just told me that yesterday. His camera is up. Okay, go ahead.
I first wanted to do radio, and and 2 years ago, I've been listening to the radio stations in DC, like, like the, like the, not, like, not not Howard University's radio station WHUR, but the radio stations that are owned by Radio One in DC, like
Okay.
Magic 102, like Magic 102.3, Praise 104.1,
Yeah, yeah.
those stations.
Yeah. I'm familiar with all of those. I
Yeah.
used to live in DC.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh yeah.
To From radio personality to guidance counselor. 2 years ago, I've been dying to go to the radio station in DC, not WHUR, but the Radio One DC radio stations.
Okay.
And so I've been trying to so and so I've been trying to call them and to try and set up a day that I can go there and make an appointment with one of the radio personalities and ask them what they do on their segments and da 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 da.
That's good.
Well, I didn't. I called the radio station and asked if I can set up a day that I can go, and the receptionist rudely told me that I can't do that, and I can't spend time with one of the radio personalities in the studio because they are working and they are on air. And then I kept trying to explain to the receptionist about that, and then and then the receptionist, Agnes, and 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 just a reminder, she gave me an attitude when she told me that I can't make an appointment at their radio station. And so and so Agnes felt like she was being harassed, and sure enough, she had security call me and tell me that I can't I can't go to the radio station, and I can't make an appointment with the radio personalities either because they are working and they are on air.
Hmm. Okay, so wow, this is some deep after party knowledge. You all got to hear my guest, Christian Carter. He was on this for the episode today on the Kim Jacobs Show, and this is the after party. And so the after party, which is backstage, Christian is now telling me that he's tried to book an appointment with the Radio One personality
in DC,
so he could actually go and just kind of shadow them and hear what they were doing, because he's blind, but he wanted to hear what they're doing because that's some part of his own goals and dreams as well. And he was told by Agnes,
the receptionist,
that he was not able to do that because this is alleged what Christian is saying that happened to him. He's saying what happened to him. Agnes at Radio One in the Washington DC market, she rejected him, and she told him that she would end up having security call him about harassing her. So he got a call from security from Radio One. Hello, I don't think that's appropriate. From my perspective, yes, I'm actually, I normally don't say my opinion one way or the other, but I do feel like if you've walked away feeling the way you do, how did it make you feel that she wouldn't accept you at all?
Wait, when Agnes rudely told me that I can't shadow the radio personalities at Radio One DC because they are working and they are on air, I was like, that's when I yelled at her because why would you tell a blind person that they can't shadow and wait a minute, let me go back a bit. She said Agnes rudely told me that I can't shadow the radio personalities unless I can't Agnes rudely told me that I can't be in the radio personalities with be in the studio with the radio personalities because they are working and they are on air. They don't let people do that unless they are celebrities.
Wow. So do you want pull your camera
It made me feel kind of discriminated.
I'm really saddened to hear that I can only see.
I changed my career because of it.
Oh my gosh. I was wondering what made you.
There we go.
Okay, so let me understand, because I was wondering what happened. You're saying you wanted to be a radio personality, but then after you experienced Agnes at the Radio 1 in DC and her being rude to you, that's what made you change your career interest?
Yes.
Oh
that's what made me change my career.
That breaks my heart, actually. I didn't even know that. So I'm so sorry that that happened to you. And I'll apologize on behalf of Agnes and on behalf, I know that Kathy, I think it's Kathy Hughes, I know she would not be at all pleased to hear that a blind young man was treated that way. And she's a lovely person. So I can't imagine that she would tolerate that.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Kathy Hughes would appreciate or tolerate that behavior that the receptionist gave me. I don't think Kathy would appreciate it. No.
Oh wow.
She wouldn't.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on after party here on the Kim Jacobs Show, Christian. And I am going to see what I can do with this information to even some kind of way help in some way for you. And I'm sorry that you had that experience because you love radio so much. And I'm really sorry that happened to you. What do you want to say to Miss Agnes, to the lady that treated you that way at Radio 1?
I don't have anything to say to her. After what she told me, I'm just done with it.
But you felt
done with that career.
Oh, so you don't have to end your whole career because of one receptionist being rude to you. Okay.
And I was not talking about WHUR's radio station.
Christian, I said I had no idea.
You were
when I was doing my interview with you that the reason that you changed your career from wanting to be a radio personality to now wanting to be a guidance counselor was because of your encounter with a lady named Agnes, a receptionist that made you feel like you were being discriminated against at Radio 1 in Washington, D.C.
Yes. The radio personalities, because they are working and they are on air, unless you're a celebrity.
Oh, she said unless you're a celebrity.
She said that?
It's a lot to swallow as in helping him to understand that the obstacles are going to be there, but we have to learn how to get over the obstacles. Just because somebody said no doesn't mean that we have to stop there. You get on the phone. So yeah. So
I had no choice but to change my career guidance counselor because of Agnes.
Oh, but you know other radio
I had to change my career.
Okay. He's really obsessed over that, and we have been trying to kind of like avoid that.
Wait. I want to make sure I understand. I want to wait a minute, Miss Shirley. I want to hear what he's saying here. As long as you're okay with him saying what he's saying, is he saying that he changed his career from being interested in being a radio personality to becoming a guidance counselor because of a bad encounter with Agnes at Radio 1 in Washington, D.C.? Is that what he's saying?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
I am so sorry that happened to you. And I know that Kathy Hughes, when she hears this information, she's going to turn that situation around for you. There is no way that your dreams and your goals will be stripped from you because of a bad encounter with someone at Radio One, especially when she loves the Black community and she loves people from all walks of life. I get to hear her speak about all of the differences that we have as a society. So I don't know her at all, but I'm going to get this footage out because she won't tolerate that, I'm sure. And
No,
I'm
she
sure
won't.
no. And I'm sure that you don't have to be a celebrity to be able to get back to shadow a radio personality. Is that what you were told?
Wait, Agnes told me that I can't shadow the radio personalities because I can't. Agnes rudely told me that I can't shadow the radio personalities in the studios because they are on air. They only let celebrities go into the studios.
So that's what he's saying. These were by him his own motivation to contact them. I didn't know, but I did I can't think of the gentleman's name. He emailed me to let him know. Yeah, Ron.
Ron Thompson.
Ron Thompson. That what had happened, and he said just email him. When we're coming up to DC in advance, so that he can try to put some things in place. So we don't, it's a day by day right now. So right now, nobody's going to the radio station until we get back to the norm. So this time, where with me is to work with Christian on some of his skill levels and his mobility and some things that, to prepare him when he does meet with them. So what's his name? Ron Thomas. He did.
Ron Thompson.
Ron Thompson did open it, have a door cracked open. We just have to see if that door is going to,
But thank you, Ron, thank you for responding back to Miss Sherlita Carter and letting them know that they will hopefully be able to come in and get to meet some of the radio personalities. I definitely, I want your dream to become a reality, Christian, and I will share your story because I didn't know this part of your story. So I'm going to share this in some regard and see how we can help your dream become a reality. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is that what you want?
Thank you very much. And you looked and peep, and you had so many questions, so many comments in a comment. I'll sit down with Christian and go through comments with him. We have to find out if
platform. So it's on
Siri
YouTube.
Can read that, huh?
I said it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, and Periscope.
Yeah,
so different viewers.
Yeah, I didn't pick the one up on YouTube yet. The Facebook one was the one I was able to get to.
Good. I'm so honored. I'm so honored to have you guys.
We are honored. I mean, this is an important moment, and it's like I talk with Christian. It's always be ready, but it's hard to be ready when it's impromptu. But you want to be as ready as possible. I mean,
they won't let me in.
Okay.
Put the camera down. I can't see his face. Put the camera down some. I can't see his face. He's what Christian is saying is it's hard to be ready when they won't let him in. That's what he's saying.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
What I was saying was, if Agnes won't make an appointment with me for me to go to the radio station and shadow the radio personalities because she told me that they are working and they are on air.
How does that make you feel?
And it made me feel hurt and discriminated against.
Like things come out.
Oh, let me just ask him a question because I want to make sure it's your own words, Christian. I know your mom is talking to you too, but I want to understand, especially if I'm going to be sharing this with people. You're saying that, to my understanding, that you changed your career because of this experience that you had, or is that the reason you changed your career? You would have to tell me.
Sorry? Can you repeat that, please?
Oh, I was just asking, why did you change your career to become a guidance counselor versus remaining interested in being a radio host?
Because of the rude experience with Agnes. When she told me I can't meet the when she told me I can't go to the radio station and shadow the on-air personalities be working, and they are on air.
Okay. Well, what do you want to say to Kathy Hughes?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
How do you tell how you feel?
Well, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to do anything special?
Like what?
I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to tell you what you want. What would you want? If you could talk to her and say something to her, what would it be?
Like I would say that I've been trying to make an appointment with the receptionist so that I could explore what it takes to be a radio personality, but the receptionist, Agnes, rudely told me that I can't do that because they are working and they are on air. And
Okay.
I would ask Kathy if it would be possible for her to set something up for me.
Okay. Well, Miss Kathy Hughes, this is Kim Jacobs from the Kim Jacobs Show. And today I had my guest, Christian Carter, on, him and his mom. He's a blind young man living here in America. And I've been on some private chats with him, and I had the opportunity to hear his goals and his dreams prior to him coming on my show. So I was so excited today to be able to share his dream with the world. And on the show, I said, "Hey, what's your dream, Christian?" And he said that his dream was no longer to be a radio personality, but his dream was to become a guidance counselor, which threw me off, Kathy, because guess what? I knew already that his dream was to be a radio personality. So for him to get on the show today and actually share a completely different dream, it threw me for a loop. So now I'm backstage at the after party of the Kim Jacobs Show. And it's during this time that he reveals to me that his dream was stripped from him by, according to him, one of the people that work at the Radio 1 establishment in Washington, D.C., Agnes. And he said that the receptionist, Agnes, the receptionist, was going to ring out in his life, in his mind's eye, his blind mind's eye forever, because of what was experienced with Agnes, he's decided to change his entire dream to become something else. That devastates me. That devastates me. So I'm asking if there's anything that could be done through Radio 1, not just for celebrities, but for a blind young man named Christian Carter to be able to come and just simply meet and shadow the radio personalities at Radio 1 in Washington, D.C. I personally am asking that that be the case. So I don't know if you'll ever see this video or however. The point is, I know based on hearing you speak so much around the world that you are a woman of integrity, you are a woman of purpose and destiny and inclusion. And I know that this is not representative of you or Radio 1. So I'm asking you some kind of way to reach out to me, Kim, at thebalancedoctor.tv, and communicate with me so that I can connect you with Christian Carter so that he can have his dream become a reality. That's what I'm asking. Okay? And again, this is from Christian Carter's own perspective of what happened with his encounter with Agnes, the receptionist at Radio 1. So this is the least I can do, is get his story out to people. Okay? All right, Christian. I apologize. I apologize on behalf of anybody that's ever made you feel. Huh?
Sorry. Were you crying?
Go ahead.
Were you crying?
I can't hear you. Oh yeah, that does make me cry, Christian. Yes.
You were?
That devastates me. Yes, I am crying. Yep. I'm very sorry to hear that. But I apologize whether you ever hear an apology from anybody else, because your dreams are important. And your dream to be a radio host can become a reality. So don't lose that dream no matter who you encounter, because you can become a radio host, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this additional part of your story, okay? I didn't know. I just didn't
Okay.
know. Yeah. Okay. So,
We thank you very much, First Lady Kim. Thank you. I'm just speechless. Trying to regroup myself as far as advocating to more so trying to turn a situation into a positive situation. And that's a new learning phase for me, as though we face many roadblocks.
right. And
This is only one.
yeah, I was going to say, Christian, the beautiful
One
part
of
is
many.
just because you face a roadblock and one person tells you no, that does not dictate the outcome of your life and your destiny. I can almost guarantee, I can tell you, you definitely gonna be a radio show host. Now that I heard this, I'm on it. Kim is on it. Okay. And I believe that God allows things to happen for a reason, so that we can be able to become better as a people. And so hopefully your story will change somebody else's life. Okay.
I'm
Okay,
sorry?
Chris. I said, I believe your story is going to change a lot of people's lives. Okay.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I'm asking God to let your dream of being a radio host still become a reality. Is that possible?
Sorry?
Whatever
Sorry,
your
what did you say?
I said, whatever your true dream is, I'm asking God to make that dream a reality and not let anybody steal it from you. Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to be a radio host anymore because of what?
Because of Agnes.
Kathy, do you hear this? Do you hear what this man is saying? This man, all he talked about forever is being a radio host and how excited he was. He loves Praise 100.9 FM, and he loves Radio 1 broadcasting across the world. He loves y'all like #1 fan. If you're able to see ratings down to the household, I can guarantee you the #1 fan is Christian Carter. And now this man is saying he cannot have that dream become a reality, and it's because of one specific person. Oh my God. The devil is a total liar. So I will get involved. Yes, the devil's a liar. Okay, y'all, there you have it. We're going to disconnect. I'm going to ask God, Lord, I just want to say a prayer. Lord, I'm asking you right now to just restore Christian's confidence and let him know that anything is possible. Anything can happen if you believe and you seek God and ask him for direction and guidance and let him order our steps. Anything is possible. And I'm just crazy enough to believe, Lord, that you allow us to come into the knowledge of the truth so we can walk therein. So I'm asking you to allow this knowledge to get into the hands of Kathy Hughes so that she can do some work with it, along with Ron Thompson or whoever else is involved that can make this become a reality for this young man, Christian Carter. I'm believing God for that, and I'm asking it to be so. I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Woo! All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming to the after party of the Kim Jacobs Show. It was a real after party, for real. Turned into a cry fest and confession and all kind of stuff. Thank you for being my guest today, Christian. Thank you, Miss Shirlita.
I'm sorry?
Thank you for being my guest today.
Oh. Thank you. Post this on YouTube.